Good morning, good morning, good morning. What a beautiful day. It's already clear out. The sun is rising behind me, and the next sunrise we see is going to be in Morro Bay. Very excited to get on the road. It's just after 6 a.m., probably 6:30 or so. And so I'm going to grab my cooler and bring it with me because, one, my parents want it out of their side yard, and two, I'm either going to give it to somebody, donate it to another person in need, or I'll put it, like up for sale on Craigslist or something in Morro Bay once I get there. Because there's a ton of Vanlifers out there, and somebody's got to need it. It's been about a week since I took the cooler out of my van, and I forgot exactly how big it is. Jeez, look at how much room it takes up in here. That's crazy. All right, got myself a full tank of gas, and we're ready to head on out. Wouldn't you know it? Barely got on the freeway. Look, my windshield wipers flipped upside down, so got to pull over and take care of that. Must have come off when I was squeegeeing recklessly at the gas station. It just popped out, pop it back in, good to go. Let's try it again. Getting out of Fresno, now we're heading south on Highway 41. Could be west, depending on which sign you look at, because the highway kind of goes at an angle and then cuts across California to the coast. Just before Interstate 5, you'll find Kettleman City. Big rest area. This is a good stopping point if you need to refuel, pick up some snacks, get a meal at In-N-Out. I didn't time it quite right. I'm a little bit early today, but this is a cool little area. Bravo Farms, the Flavor Farmer. Oh man, I bet they got all the flavor in there. Now 41 dumps off into 46, which is coming out of Bakersfield, and we continue heading west to Paso Robles. Rest area, half a mile. This is the weirdest rest area to get to if you're heading west. It's on the other side here. So you gotta make a left across traffic coming up here somewhere. Roadside rest area. Oh, they even have an electric charging station here. Oh, a little pet area too. We made it to Paso Robles. We're now gonna jump onto 101 freeway heading south. Okay. While we're in Paso Robles here, I'm gonna jump off real quick and hit up a Walmart. So, ever since I got rid of this big cooler, I've been kind of on the fence as to what to replace it with, whether it be just a smaller cooler or even a 12-volt cooler. I've been watching a ton of YouTube videos, different reviews of 12-volt coolers, and I can't go full refrigerator because I don't have a power system aside from the Jackery 240 and my own battery. I have been also looking into what it takes to get a secondary battery here in the van that's running off of, using my alternator from the van's engine to charge it, which is the way a lot of people go before they move into solar. And even with solar, you still can charge while you're driving that way. I'm not quite to that point yet, but I have been debating the 12-volt cooler. They got the Igloo version at Walmart. It's only 94 bucks. But I'm just kind of hemming and hawing back and forth. 100 bucks. If you know me at all, I don't like to spend money on things I don't want to spend money on. And then quite often I'll go on the cheap route, and then I end up having to buy the expensive one later anyways. But for now, I did not pick up the 12-volt Igloo, but I picked up this 41 can, 28 quart, just standard cooler, no big whoop. And then I got a little Tupperware container because it fits perfectly right down inside the cooler here. So when ice melts, sometimes it'll get into, if you got open packaging or something that's wrapped in paper. So at least I got this to protect that from the ice water from ruining any food. And this was only $15. So it's a good starting point. I don't know, I'm worried about the 12-volt running down my battery and running down the Jackery. I don't know that the 240 is strong enough to keep it going. I mean, it'll keep it going. It's only pulling like 55 watts, but I mean, how long is that going to last? It's like I'm going to be in this constant recharging cycle and always be worried about the refrigerator going down, or the cooler for that matter. Seems like just a little bit of added stress that I don't need in my life. So for now, sticking with the old school cooler. And I'm going to try and find somebody to donate this guy to, because that could be a really nice home for somebody. All right, we're jumping back onto the 101 South to Atascadero and Morro Bay. And here's our exit, Morro Road, Highway 41, exit 219. All right, we made it to Morro Bay. Gonna hang a left here on Main Street. Get into town. Now there's only about 3 streets you need to know for the most part in Morro Bay. Main Street, Quintana, off to the left here. That's where you get all of your groceries and stuff. There's an Albertsons and drugstore, dollar store. That's all down to the left there. We're gonna keep on going up this hill on Main Street and hang our first right once we crest the peak. And immediately it's just hotels everywhere. We're gonna hang a right here on Beach Street. Look at that. Oh man. RV parking, a lot of spots for RVs, lots of lodging here in Morro Bay. Of course, the closer you get to the bay, the more expensive it gets. And the third street you're gonna need to know, Embarcadero. No camping, the sign says. RV, tent, or in vehicles. $250 fine. Man, pretty well packed up here. Got a ton of vans. This is where all the surfers go. This is the surfer beach. Always tons of vans over here. I think surfers are the original van lifers. Whole bunch of surfers out there. This might be my second favorite spot. Yosemite, of course, being number one. So beautiful out here and peaceful. The calming sound of the waves coming in. Now, I'll never surf, just not built for it, but I really enjoy just hanging out here, watching the surfers catch a wave. Pretty impressive skill, if you ask me. Got a little paddle boarder here. That's real popular around these parts. All of Morro Bay, which extends way down here, and way down almost to those far hills over there. This whole area is a bird sanctuary. Right next to the smokestacks of the old power station, you'll find the Morro Bay Maritime Museum. Pretty cool. Nice big parking lot next to that. All right, back to Beach Boulevard, and we're on Embarcadero. Heading into tourist land, where all the shops, trinkets and gifts and knickknacks and bowls of chowder are. Some cool little inns right here, like Atascadero Inn. One of them right here, you can stay right on the water pretty much. This is another cool one here. Not sure what that one's called. Look at these spots. Now we're heading out to Tidelands Park. On Embarcadero, there's a little park and then a bit of a marina down at the end here, and that's the end of the line. Now we're back on Main Street again, and we've come all the way back, full circle, Highway 41. That's where we came in on the right. I'm hanging a left this time. Going underneath Highway 1. There's a large beach that runs along here called the Strand Beach. And there's a little parking area on the other side here. See how full it is. Sign says trash not welcome. I guess I better turn around. And this is your beach access right here. Right up on it. Aha! How's that for a view? I was a little bit tired after the drive and I took myself a nice afternoon nap, but I missed the sunset. One thing you can be sure of though, there'll be another one tomorrow.